Hello there, Virgo. How are you? Virgo, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for all of the positive energy that you guys put into the channel. I just want to pour that all right back into you guys. Virgo, this will be your general read for the first half of September of 2019. All right, so Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. This messages will be for you, maybe even Venus. Keep in mind the messages are very general, so they won't resonate to everyone. However, they could talk about different things. Okay, could talk about your career, your love, your money, your whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your energies for Virgo for the first half of September of 2019. Okay, let's get one more. Ooh. All right, so we have the color violet. Ooh, okay. Intuitive, spiritual, self-aware. And then we also have the color gray, depressed, detached, and unemotional. Okay, so I am feeling a couple of different things here, okay? Virgo, as I look at this energy, what I'm feeling the most is honestly, I'm feeling like some of you are aware of how you're feeling in this moment, okay? Some of you are definitely dealing with some depressive situations, okay? Whether it's you being depressed or someone around you being depressed. But you're definitely aware of it. You're not walking around here, you know, just feeling gray and feeling kind of, you know, gloomy and not necessarily, you know, knowing why. Like, you definitely know why, all right? And you feel why, okay? Now, for others of you, this is where you are purposely I feel like some of you may be purposely detaching yourself away from some sort of spiritual calling, okay? You may have been hearing things from the universe calling out to you. I'm seeing angel number 888 as I think about this. There's some sort of like abundance that you're walking away from, or but I don't even, but you guys know it. You guys know that you are. You know, you can see that there's something very, very great for you, but I definitely feel as though some of you may be choosing to be a little bit, you know, detached from things. Now, others of you, it may not be a choice. I mean, depression is never a choice. But what I guess to clarify that is, some of you you're feeling this way in spite of a lot of different abundant things that are happening to you, and a lot of good things that are happening to you. But let's go ahead and pull some tarot. All right, let's get one more. Thank you all for being patient with me. All right. So our central energies is the Hermit. Yeah, you guys have, Yeah, the Hermit card. That's your energy right there, Virgo, right off the top. That's your energy. Okay, Virgo. So you have taken the excuse me. You have taken the time to go within to discover some things, okay? So discover some things about yourself, about the journey that you're here to walk on. All right? It could be a very spiritual path, a path of self-awareness. It could be that you guys are going within to deal with some depressive parts of yourself. All right? It's all of that. All right? But let's go ahead and see what's leading you up to this point to be so self-aware and to be so spiritually aware of how you're feeling. All right? So we have the Empress. So the Empress shows up here in this past energy. What I'm feeling here with this Empress energy is I'm feeling like this may, for some of you, this may have something to do with a mother type figure, if not, in fact, your mom. Okay. For some of you, this may be, some of you, you may be hearing things, you may be hearing, you know, advice, like, and I feel like it's coming from a parent or from a motherly type of individual who may have already passed on. Okay. And she's giving you messages and giving you advice to help you along in your spiritual journey because it comes from love. It's coming from the universe or from her. But at the same time, I think that a lot of you are still depressed over either what has happened in the situation or, you know, you're depressed about the fact that, you know, you can't really just, you know, call her up. I mean, but that's just for some of you, okay? That won't be for everyone. For others of you, this is where you're actually getting advice from someone. I feel like you're getting advice from this person. I feel like this person wants to see you be the best person that you can be. There's a lot of things that they want to see you grow into, okay? Now, for others of you, this may be where you're finding out that you're with child and you're not quite sure exactly what to do with it. You're happy about it, but you know, but what does it mean? Okay. The Ace of Swords. So yeah, so this individual, this mother type individual, if this isn't even, you know, if this isn't you, but I do feel like this is you here. But anyways, you've gotten a particular truth, a particular perspective, that advice, right? You've gotten that advice. You've heard some things that are making you need to step within and go within yourself. All right. There's things that you want to deal with within yourself based off of, you know, what has been told to you or what you have started to understand about yourself. And again, that Ace of Swords is about truth and about knowing. So you guys have, again, always known. Okay. The Four of Cups. Yeah, the Four of Cups is telling me here that you're rejecting something, all right? You're rejecting something. Maybe at one time you rejected that truth, all right? But then it came back around again and it's like, whoa, I'm feeling that way again. Maybe I should go within myself and think about some things, all right? But this Four of Cups is what I'm also feeling here with this Four of Cups is there's a fear of you guys wanting to, and I know this isn't really the hopes and fears section, but what I'm feeling, I guess what I'm feeling here most of all here is with the Four of Cups is that you guys, for some of you, this is where, again, you rejected that particular truth, or you rejected how you felt about that truth. And this is like you dealing with that emotional energy. It's like almost like I see this almost like a back and forth. Okay. So the Six of Cups, now it's a little bit more clear here. The Six of Cups is coming up here in the belly of the reading. So yeah, there's a specific memory that you guys have that you keep going back to. And it's a memory that you don't want to, it's a memory that you don't want to tarnish. Okay? It's a memory that you don't want to tarnish. It's a memory that I see. It's a memory that you hold on to that you don't want to believe anything else about. Oh, Spirit, thank you. So Virgos, what's happened is someone has come to you and given you some information that you don't want to believe because it doesn't line up with the way that you remember certain situations. And again, like I said, it could be about your mother or it could be about some matriarch in the family. The Six of Swords here in the current environment is letting me know that you guys are trying to move away from those negative opinions. Okay? You're trying to move away from those negative opinions. Like you hear those opinions, you hear what people have to say, you hear the perspectives, you hear the rumors, right? But you're not trying to hear that. You're not trying to hear that. You know, in fact, what you're doing is you are even kind of consulting with your own memories in a way, or kind of consulting with spirit guides in some of you, just to make sure that you're not hearing the noise. Okay. So some of you may be getting ready to, honestly, some of you may be getting ready to travel. Some of you may be getting ready to cut some people off, all because their opinion of a memory or of something that brings you back to a point of nostalgia it's not lining up with what you know to be true. All right, your hopes and fears here is the Eight of Cups. Okay. So with the Eight of Cups being in your hopes and fears, and that's crazy because I know that I said that here, that there was a fear of something, but it really wasn't that. What it was here with the Four of Cups is what it was there was a need to reject the knowledge of what you just heard, because again, it made you feel different than what you already felt or what you already knew or what you remembered. This is the Six of Swords and then this Eight of Cups. Both of these are letting me know here that you're ready to move away from all of that BS. But with the Eight of Cups being there in the hopes and fears position, what I'm getting here is that you guys know better, okay? You know better, but at the same time, it's like there's something that still pulls you in, all right? There's something that still pulls you in. I don't feel like this is, honestly, with this Eight of Cups, I don't feel like this is like for some of you where you're going to, you know, run far away. It's just where you're keeping a certain distance here. There's a certain detachment here. Again, detached. There's a certain detachment here that you have. Okay. But it was necessary to make yourself detached in this way so that you can go within and really see the light, to really understand what the truth is. This is like almost you having to travel back in time to understand what the truth is. And, you know, what I mean by travel back in time, of course, you guys, you know, I don't have any flux capacitors laying around, so can't make a time machine, but you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I feel like this is you going out in search of other people who know the truth. Okay? With the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups here, I see this as you actually reaching out. All right? And so we have the Devil card. Okay. So the Devil card comes here in the outcome. Listen, Virgo, this is what I feel here with the Devil card coming up here in the outcome. All right. So you may have been dealing with someone who was a Capricorn, or you may, you know, the person involved here, this other person that this is all centered around, may be a Capricorn, but otherwise it's still your earth element energy. Okay, Virgo. So what I'm looking at in this line here, it's like, okay, you rejected this truth because you didn't want to believe it, because it didn't match up to what you thought. So in the end, you actually do find out that things may have been a lot on the darker side than what than what you believed it to be. Yeah, intuitively, you may have known that there could have been some things off about the story or about your memory. And, you know, it may have been something that, you know, was very, very sensitive to you. And that's why maybe when things were brought up about it, it was like a trigger. And as I'm looking at it in the now, when it was brought up, when this perspective was brought up about this person, about who, and this information could have come from somebody that you trust, like a mother figure or a parent or someone in the family, a matriarch, or the information could have been about that person. Okay. But either way, the information that you found out once you finally went within, turns out could have really been exactly as dark as, you know, it could have been as dark as you hoped it wouldn't be. And that's why we're dealing with such a very like positive and then negative here, because what I'm feeling most of all is, Virgo, what I'm feeling mostly here is that you guys, oh, Spirit. Yeah, Virgo, what I'm feeling mostly here is that you guys are, you were on a fine line anyway. Okay. All right. So the 3 cards under the deck, you've got the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and then the Ace of Wands. So yeah. So this helps explain a little bit as to the energies here. Okay. The 10 of Cups, things were good. Things were going good. Things were, let me put it this way. Things were perfect. Okay. But then something happened, or you heard some news, you heard some information that really broke your heart. And then you set out to discover, you set out to discover the truth. We have the Ace of Wands here and the Ace of Swords. So you put things in motion to really discover the truth. Let's go ahead and pull one more card here for energy, just to see how we can navigate through all of this. Okay. Yes, this disappointment, this heartache, was probably more about this person in your family. All right. So the card we have is the Spirit. Unseen forces watch over you. Okay. So this is just a message from Spirit, just letting you know that throughout all of this, you're protected. Spirit is watching over you. Spirit has the situation in her hands. Okay. You're being watched over. All right. You're getting to the truth. You're understanding the truth. You may kind of be depressed about what you discover, but just understand that it was really all for the good. Okay. All right, let's pull one more card. And we're going to pull from the Chakra Oracle. Just to get a little bit more information on how we can focus ourselves during this time. What part of ourselves we can focus on during this time. Okay, so we have a couple of cards. The first card that we have to reveal is card number 23, forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. Yeah, so you may find yourself needing to forgive someone here in this matter. Someone, I don't feel like someone did you wrong. I just feel like there was just some truth that you uncovered about someone or about someone that you really loved. And it just made you a little bit disappointed in them. Okay, made you look at them a lot different here. But this person, I feel like they may be asking you for forgiveness. They may be coming to you asking them for forgiveness, or asking you to forgive them. And then we also have card number 16, personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness, empowerment, authenticity. Yeah. So with these two energies here, Virgo, what I'm feeling here, yeah, what I'm feeling here is not only not only might you have to forgive this person, or not only is this person gonna ask you for forgiveness here, okay, but you have the power to choose. You have the power to accept their apology. You have the power to say, okay, look, I'll forgive you, but this is the boundary that I'm setting for the situation, and you know, you cannot cross this boundary anymore. Okay? But those are your messages, Virgo. Let me know how this all works out for you guys. Of course, I do appreciate your likes and your shares and your comments, your subscribes. I do appreciate it so much. If you'd like to book a personal reading, all of that information will be in the description box below. All right. So Virgo, I hope everything works out for you, and I will talk to you guys on another time. Bye.